Fear's the reason you do it.
Oh, we're so excited for this. Twisters premieres this weekend. Some theaters offering showings as early as yesterday. Now, parts of the movie, they were shot right here in Oklahoma. Areas in OKC, Okarche, and Midwest City turned into movie sets. Prairie Surf Media helped with some of the filming process, and joining us now to talk more about it, we have CEO Matt Payne and Executive VP of Studio Operations, Hagen Hunter. Good morning to both of you, and thank you so much for being here.
Morning.
Thanks for having us.
Happy to have you here. Yeah, we're so excited for this. We've been talking about it since it started filming. How are you guys feeling now that the movie's out? Talk about the excitement surrounding this movie.
There's definitely a lot of excitement. You know, I think, the 1996 Twisters was such a monumental thing for Oklahoma. It was when the film industry first kind of really started setting roots here. And so we've been looking forward to this for decades. So it's an exciting time, and we know lots of people are going to get out and see this film.
Yeah, so let's go back in time a little bit. Talk about when Universal first reached out to you guys and how the work started here in Oklahoma.
So, films, they set up years in advance sometimes. And for us, we started learning that Universal was looking for a home, almost a year before it actually arrived. And a lot of work went into getting him here. You know, it took legislative work from the Prairie Surf team to get him here. The city participated. It was a Herculean effort to get him to come here. But ultimately, Lee Isaac Chung, the director, he wanted it in Oklahoma, wanted it to feel real, and so we got lucky enough to have him.
Yeah, and so talk about what people can expect from the movie. You've seen it already, so without any spoilers, what can the audience expect?
You know, I think what people are going to see is they're going to see a great blockbuster film. They're going to see something they can get out with any kind of real messaging behind it. And they can just sit back for 2 hours and really enjoy an evening with their friends and family and just kind of let loose and see Oklahoma on the big screen.
Yeah, so talk about that experience. Seeing, people are going to be watching this and maybe be like, hey, I know where that is, or I know where they shot this, and how cool that is for the locals here.
Yeah, I think it was really fun to see Oklahoma portrayed in this movie. Some of the other shows that we've had here have been very localized in the city. This show, this film filmed all over the state. Mm-hmm. So you'll see El Reno, you'll see Chickasha, you'll see landscapes that look familiar. You'll see skies that kind of remind you of the storm skies. They look totally real. And then there's going to be some scenes that are in New York, and those were actually shot in downtown Oklahoma City, which is really cool.
Yeah, and I remember people saying that they saw that not knowing what was happening yet, so it's really cool to see it come to life now. Let's talk about the economic impact of this. The film industry in Oklahoma is just getting so much attention. What do you guys think is the reason that filmmakers are being attracted to the state?
You know, I think the state itself has so many film-friendly cities, and we have so many film programs at our local colleges and career techs, one of which I attended at Oklahoma City Community College. It got me in the film industry here. But between the municipalities, between our great and easy to work with Oklahoman businesses and vendors, between our competitive incentive that the legislature has worked so hard to bring forward, really it makes Oklahoma not just an option for filming, but quite literally the destination when they're looking for places outside the major hubs like Atlanta and LA.
Right, and so with this movie in particular, when we had crews here working, we had the actors, and it takes a lot of people to put a production like this together. Give us a little bit of insight into some of the economic boost that we saw in some of the towns and cities.
Yeah, so with that, I mean, you're talking about over $250 million of impact, secondary impact in Oklahoma City alone. We used over 300 vendors across the state. There was thousands of jobs created. They bought goods and services from lumberyards, steel mills, dry cleaning, grocery stores, restaurants. And then there's a very real lasting impact of what's called film tourism. And that's going to keep people from all around the globe coming to Oklahoma City and the state just to see where these productions are made, and that continues year after year.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing that with the museum over in Waukeeta. People are coming to check it out now ahead of this movie being released. And before we go, let's just kind of talk about the future of the film industry in Oklahoma. What can we expect to see next?
So I think what you're going to see, we want to continue to bring these major blockbusters here for a lot of reasons. One, the tremendous economic impact, the job creation is good. It's great for the publicity for our state, but what we want to see is we want to see more films being shot here, and we want a year-round kind of film cycle. And what that takes is Oklahomans to continue to be excited about film, to communicate to their legislators that they want more of this. They see the value in this industry. And will continue to grow.
Any big Hollywood production you're working on right now that you can kind of give us a sneak peek of?
No,
Without breaking any contract clauses?
Nothing we can share about, but the future's really bright for the
Right.
film industry.
Okay, and so we're really excited. Final word to people to get out and watch this movie.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, absolutely get out. It's a great film. It's a big blockbuster shot almost entirely right here in Oklahoma, and it pays tribute in a great way to the original.
Yeah, can't wait. We're excited. Matt and Hagen, thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate your time and really looking forward to see what's next. Keep us updated once you can.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.